Once again, we have delivered excellent numbers. I'm happy to share that our net profit for financial year 24 is the highest ever at rupees 61,077 crore, showing an increase of 21.59% over financial year 23. Our net profit for the quarter 4 of the financial year 24 is at 20,698 crores, which has increased by 125.87% sequentially. This is despite incurring wage revision expenses of rupees 13,387 crores during the current year period as per the bipartite wage settlement, and after absorbing the additional liability to the tune of rupees 7,100 crore relating to pension liability and the DA relief neutralization in the third quarter as a one-time exceptional item. Our ability to absorb the above liabilities without significantly impacting the long-term profitability outcomes of the bank demonstrate the resilience of our balance sheet. ROA of the bank stands at 1.04% for financial year 24, and it has improved by 8 basis points over financial year 23. The ROE for the financial year 24 is at 20.32%, which has improved by 89 basis points over financial year 23. We have been consistently delivering ROE in excess of 15% for the last 7 quarters. The cost-to-income ratio of the bank is at 55.66%, including wage revision expenses and excluding the impact of the one-time exceptional item of pension liabilities and dearness relief neutralization in quarter 3 financial year 24. Excluding the wage revision and one-time exceptional item, the cost-to-income ratio would be at 49.34%, which is an improvement of 315 basis points over financial year 23. Non-interest income has shown a growth of 41.15% in financial year 24 over financial year 23. Our deposit has grown by 11% YOY and term deposit has grown by 16% YOY. We are mindful of our liability portfolio as it provides a stable stream of resources for us. We continuously monitor the concentration of our deposit profile daily, ensuring that dependency on the wholesale funding is contained within the prescribed levels. Liquidity coverage ratio stands at 124% as on 31st of March 24 and is well above the regulatory benchmark. I am happy to highlight that the credit growth has been robust across all the segments. Our retail, agri and MSME, which is popularly known as RAM, advances have crossed 20 trillion mark during the year. Out of the above, retail personal advances constitutes 13.5 lakh crore, which is 13.5 trillion. Agri advances are at 3.05 trillion and MSME advances stands at rupees 4.33 trillion, growing at the rate of 14.68%, 17.92% and 20% respectively. The corporate segment is also showing healthy growth at 16% plus YOY growth. I am glad to share the progress we are making in digital banking. 61% of our savings bank accounts are opened through YONO in financial year 24, and we are also leveraging analytics with significant business accretion. Now it stands at 1.37 trillion as against 1 trillion in the last year. This is essentially attributed to our analytical leads, which we are leveraging full, and it has led to about 32% growth in the digital acquisition of the business. With regard to asset quality, our gross NPA ratio has improved by 54 basis points YOY and stands at 2.24% as of March 24 and continue to be at its lowest in more than 10 years. Our net NPA ratio has improved by 10 basis points and stands at 0.57%. Slippage ratio for financial year 24 has improved by 3 basis points YOY and stands at 0.62%. The consistently improving asset quality is also reflected in our credit cost. For financial year 24, it stands at 0.29% and has improved by 3 basis points on a YOY basis. We are well provided for our loan book with PCR including AUCA standing at 91.89% and PCR excluding AUCA stands at 75%. While we are glad about the outcome in the current quarter, we are also conscious of our areas for further improvement. On the liability side, we continue to focus on increasing our share in current account while maintaining our leadership position in savings deposits. The cost base of the bank is high. However, the same also reflect our focus on compliance and establishment costs. We aim to lower our cost to income ratio by focusing on the income side. Our CET ratio now stands at 10.36%. It is the highest since the implementation of Basel III norms. Additionally, the current ROE profile of the bank remains above the credit growth trends, and hence we foresee CET1 accretion going ahead with the help of our plowback of the profit. However, the bank is open to raising equity capital if the growth trend so warrants. Our subsidiaries are also consistently performing well and continue to create significant value for all our stakeholders and most importantly for our customers. To conclude, I want to thank you all for your support to the bank and also showing the confidence in the bank's ability to perform. The bank, while pursuing its own progress, contributes to the progress and growth of the economy. We remain committed to rewarding your trust in us with superior sustainable returns over the long term.